Hi everyone, Renegade here. I guess if I upload this, it'll be on the Renegade 67 channel. Um, I thought I'd try recording myself playing a game or two ago. If this goes well, maybe it'll be a regular thing. I don't know. First, I guess I'll go ahead and show you quickly, in case you don't know, the basic rules of Go is probably the ultimate example of easy to learn, hard to master. So normally the game is played on a 19 by 19 grid, like what you see here. And black and white take turns placing stone. Black always goes first, so black, then white, and then back and forth and back and forth. The goal of the game is to score more territory and captures, I guess, than your opponent. Um, so to get territory, you need to have all of the spaces that you want as your territory only touching stones of your color or the edge of the board and not directly or indirectly touching any other stone. And also sometimes your own stones count as territory, and sometimes they don't depending on the scoring system, but the score ends up working out basically the same regardless of the scoring system you use for the most part. For example, here, after black plays his first move, technically, at this point, black would have a score of 361 or 360, depending on the scoring system. And that's because all of the spaces are either touching only black stones or the edge of the board directly or indirectly. Now, of course, as soon as white plays a stone, now it's no longer true. Now, like, there's 359 points of Dame, because 19 by 19 is 361. Did I say that already? So yeah, there's like the one black stone and the one white stone. All the spaces are directly or indirectly touching both. So if we wanted to like solidify some territory, and then for white, white might get something like this. So at this point, let's just make it look tidy. At this point, black would have 3 points of territory, since there's the 3 spaces in there are walled off by the black stones, and white would have 4 points of territory, since those 4 points are walled off by the white stones. That's with Japanese scoring. With Chinese scoring, you count your stones as well. But Chinese scoring doesn't count captures. That's why it ends up working out basically the same. You can think about that yourself if you want to, but I'll talk about what captures are in a second. So black would have 12 points in Chinese scoring, and white would have 16 points. Now, what are captures? Well, when you have a stone just sitting out in the middle of the board alone, the 4 points on every side of the stone are called its liberties. And if you connect up a group of stones together of the same color, then they share liberties. So one stone by itself will have 4 liberties, and then 2 stones connected will have 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6 liberties. If you fill all of a stone or all of a group of stones liberties, it's okay. I guess it doesn't do that automatically when you're in a little review thing. The stones get captured. So these stones would be removed from the board normally. I thought that did that automatically here in a review. I guess it doesn't. Weird. So yeah, those stones would be removed because they have no more liberties. And at that point, the stones are removed from the board and captured. In Japanese rules, you would get points for that. In Chinese rules, you just lose points because you get points for all the stones you have on the board. So those won't be on the board anymore, so they won't be your points anymore. And those are the basic rules of Go. There's a couple other rules, but for the most part, that's it. So I'm going to jump into a game, and it's probably going to be unranked because I don't know how this recording is going to mess with my game flow. Yeah. Okay, got a game. I like to do unusual openings personally. The normal way to start is in the corner, usually the 4-4 or the 3-4. I don't like the 4-4. I'm gonna go with the 3-5 because I like being funky, partially. My opponent goes to the 3-4. Okay. And then I'll take a 3-4. I like to be a little funky, maybe not too funky. Okay, he takes 2 3-4s. One of the 3-4s is facing me, So I feel obligated to attack that. Because that gives more potential for my area. I think here he's kicking me, so I will block. And normally white would fall back here. No, he goes immediately over there. Okay, he's going for my corner. He's going for my corner on that side, huh? He's going for the 4-4 point. That's weird. Normally they would back off a little bit more. What's the right way to deal with this stone? I could say no, I still have the 3-3. I don't want to give him this point. I'll surround him. Okay, he's coming out in that direction. I will stay down then. Okay, but he's saying, no, I'll keep the corner. My stone here is a little weak, so I'd like to say, give myself an opportunity to come back in, connect around. He's jumping out. I'll ask him if he's okay with me connecting, I think. Yeah. He doesn't want me to connect. Okay. I think I'll try to cut him here then. I think my black stones are mostly okay. My black stones on the left are a little shaky, but I think I can manage. Yeah, the way I'm looking at this, I'm reading it right now. If I play here, he plays here, I cut. I think I can do this, yeah. It's a little dangerous, but what's life without a little danger? Okay, he's extending his weak stone. That makes sense. Let's see. I'll once again threaten to link up. He still does not allow it. So, these stones up here are looking a little weak. But I don't care that much about them. If I can get these two white stones, I'd say it's a fine exchange. Okay. Let's see, extend further downward. I'm giving these white stones a lot of space to run, which is not good. I'm going to threaten again to link underneath. Okay, he's trying to gouge out my eye potential. Makes sense. If I play here, white can do this and block me off. This would make an empty triangle and he would just completely block me off. I might just be able to live here though, actually. Because that would be one eye and then there'd be another eye. So let's see if he lets me through. My black stones are probably alive in the corner here. I would say that counts as letting me through. Well, if I play here, white plays there, he can play there. So in that case, let's make sure these black stones aren't going to be wasted. Let's just get up here. He's going to extend again, makes sense. He never responded over here on the corner. I like this cut here because it makes use of these black stones. And it can ripen my left side and make maybe some kind of deal here. Can he ladder me? Kinda, but not really. I guess he can sort of ladder me, so actually let's do this. Because I'm threatening to cut off his whole white group. think I might enclose my corner soon. Or stop his corner enclosure. Potentially. Okay. So he's preventing that. Now this cut no longer is a ladder. Because white plays here. If he ladders me, I can take him. Granted, it doesn't do much for me, so I'll threaten the cut. It also might be able to link up my black stones on the top with my 3 black stones towards the middle. Okay, he sees that. I'm gonna, once again, this will potentially link up my 3 stones. He's got a peak on the bottom. Okay, I like that. I actually like that he does that. Because he's pincering me, but I can still abuse the group on the right here, so I don't think that's a very good pincer. I will pincer his pincer. Yeah. See what he does about that. His stone's on the right here because he never responded over here to my strengthening. I'm not very familiar with Joseki, so I'm not sure how I'm supposed to take advantage of that. But I'm pretty sure there are ways. I'll go ahead and press down here on this. He responds. Jump out. Let's just make these white stones run for a bit. I think that was very unwise of him to jump in the center of my black stones like that. You see, he's protecting these white stones because they were weak. But that means that I can lean on this group now. I'm going to try to break through. I'm making his stones heavy. He's not committing. He's giving them up. Okay, but these 3 black stones here, I should make sure I'm doing something with. Yeah, let's, what's bigger? I can potentially give up my 3 black stones here, but there's still a lot of room potentially for them to run. Let's Hane here. I think that's a big Hane. I'm still threatening to save my 3 black stones over here. I'm still threatening to save my 3 black stones. Okay, at this point, my wall on the left is pretty large. So I'm not going to worry too much about it anymore. And I'll probably go back and... I think my enclosure is not as big as preventing his enclosure, so I'll do that. Okay, he pincers. Makes some amount of sense. I'll jump out. He's protecting that stone. I like doing this move, but I find that, you know, he can just come peek here, so probably a better way to pressure this stone is playing here. He probably wants to do something with that stone. I would assume so. He is going to move somewhere with that stone. Then I'll go say, I'm going to have the corner, thank you. Well, let's see. If I take the corner and he, like, goes up, I can go here, block, he can go here, and then I'm staying connected. He can try to cut me off, but these stones are still weak, so I don't think he can do that. Alright, I'm going to take the corner. Okay. He wants some of the corner. White's threatening a wedge here, I guess. I can prevent the wedge. If he comes down this side, I don't care as much. Okay. Let's ask these stones. If I go here, he probably tries to go in the middle. Let's take my own corner enclosure now. He's strengthening those. Makes sense. Now that I have a corner enclosure, now I'm gonna... let's see. 1, 2, 3 spaces, 5 spaces. 1, 2, 3, 4, 5 here. Yeah, I like this. Or do I want to be higher? No, I think low is fine. I like a 5 space jump is good because it means the opponent cannot break in and make a base. So if they break in, it's easier to bully them. Okay, he's running more with these stones. I probably will just take this bottom white stone, or is that not greedy enough? He's got some potential on the right. I could try capping him. If I let him run out here... what's bigger? I should bully these stones. Because if he connects here... These 2 white stones aren't necessarily alive yet. So let's do a thing here, actually, yeah. White can try to, like, disconnect me a little bit here by peeping through, but I can strengthen myself and lean on these stones. He did exactly that. If I play here, I can try to disconnect his cutting stone. If I play here, he plays here, I play here. He has to respond because I have a ladder. Nah, I don't like that. I'm just going to do a simple jump out. I'm threatening to make these white stones mine. Yeah, so he does respond. I don't like the Hane there. I should make sure these black stones have stuff to do. I will extend once. Okay, now the Hane here is pretty big, although it can also come here. Now I can attempt to split these. I think splitting these now is pretty strong. Yeah. Because I got this additional black jump out here first. Oh, by the way, I said earlier, I don't know many Josekis. I went on my way to not learn a lot of Josekis before because basically I wanted to focus on the fundamentals. So he's trying to split my black stones here. I shouldn't be too arsed to split his white stones because these 2 black stones over here could be a bit weak. So I can jump here and also still threaten to cock these white stones. So I'm going to do that. Okay, he lets me, so I'm going to do that. These white stones I think are pretty much mine at this point. There might be some shenanigans, but I'm pretty sure I've gotten these white stones at this point. My black group up here is a little sketchy. I think this is the point where I want to cut in to make sure he can't finagle me, because his white stones are mostly connected. If he connects his 2 white stones here now, that's probably a pretty good move for him, because I want to cut them off at this point, now that he's, you know, made a pretty good connection. Okay, he is arguing that he is not dead here. I don't agree with him. If I go here, he can get a free Atari. Those are never nice. This is probably best. Yeah. Just prevent that. I do not believe he can make any eyes, so I'm just gonna try my best to prove that, but also not get cocky. I've done that before, and it's bad to get cocky. Don't get cocky. I will go here. Can he cut me off here? It's a knight's jump. I don't think he can cut off my knight's jump here, so I'll just go here. You know, blocking down here is probably good. Make sure he can't connect. I think these white stones can't live, but a stronger player may be like, "Nuh-uh," and they might be right. I don't know. Let's see. If I go down here, he's got a cutting point. That cutting point doesn't really do any... Well, yeah, that cutting point can be problematic, actually. I don't like that cutting point. Well, if he cuts, I force him down, I go up. I haven't read that whole thing out. My time settings are a bit fast, so I just want to make sure that he can't... No eyes for you. I'm going to make sure there's no eyes. Because there's no eye here. I definitely have to stop him from doing that. Do I push him down or push him up? Oh, I definitely push him down, right? Because then I can threaten these stones later. Pushing him up is the simplest approach, though. Do I push him down or push him up here? I feel like I'm winning, so I want to do the generous thing and just push him up. It's probably correct to push him down, but my time is a bit splicey. So I'm just going to push him up. Oh, also, my black stones on the bottom could potentially get disconnected, so I should, on the right side, I mean, could get disconnected. I was not looking at that. When I'm killing, sometimes when I'm killing, I'm like, oh, I forget that I have to protect my other stuff, so I should probably connect, if he does stuff. I don't believe he can make eyes here. I should prove it, though. There's no eye here, there's no eye here. He's trying to make an eye here. And then where would his other eye be? There.
10.
I don't see two eyes there if I play like this. Yeah, I'm not seeing two eyes. I'm not the best at always perfectly killing everything forever, but I don't see two eyes. And I am connected because my back right group is connected because if he fills in his white connection, I can connect here and I have a tiger's mouth connection. So this white group should be dead. I have to keep responding over here, so he's gonna get Sente, I'm pretty sure. But it should be dead. Okay, he's kind of giving up, I think. Do I respond to that? Yeah, because there's a thread of linking up underneath, so I probably should respond to that. I definitely don't want him linking up underneath or anything. Okay, that forces him to make a move. Anytime there's like two spaces on the side like this, they have to play. He could either take the ko or protect. He just protected. Okay, I wanted to do this for a while. I'm going to cut this stone off now. I am claiming that that is my stone. Thank you, good sir. The stone on the bottom is my stone. He's connected all the way through, basically. But the stone on the bottom is my stone. That is my claim. I will make sure he doesn't cut me off. He's got some cutting points, potentially. So let's just do our best to stay connected. We can also threaten him while we stay connected, to be fair. Because these white stones... It's convenient that me connecting means I'm touching these white stones. Because they have to, like, be careful. Or I can cut them off more. That's dicey. Can he do that? I feel like if I play here and then I push out... He's threatening this, but I don't think that's as strong as this. So I'm gonna... Or do I just... Do I be passive and cut here? Or do I cut here? No, I'm being aggressive. I'm gonna cut here. Okay. Does he have anything fancy he can do here? If he does this, I can run down. Well, okay, well, hold on. If I do this, and he does this, and I run down, I hit this. If he does this, I run... No, I'm fine over there. It's a little sketchy, but I'm fine. Because the ladder in both directions gets broken. Yeah, he can't do that because the ladder gets broken in both directions. Although, no, it doesn't if he extends the white stone on the left. I made a mistake. Okay. In that case, where's my profit? I'll take this white stone here. Can he disconnect me on the bottom? I have to make sure I don't get disconnected on the bottom. Is there any good order here? If I play here... Yeah, I'll take this. This is more important. I'm going to take this stone over here. I made a mistake there. I was like, oh, I break the ladder, but he can just push me down. So that was dumb on my part. I did make a mistake. My time control is a bit fast, but it's unranked. I would normally like probably a game with more time control. Okay, I'm going to make sure I'm connected here because he can cut me off here and I don't like that. Well, until white plays this, he can't cut me off. So I can like make a threat here. It's not a very good threat. Let's see. That's a threat. Because I'm threatening to kill these 3 stones. Okay, he responded. And then... if white pushes here, these stones will probably die. And I don't want them to. So I'm gonna... connect here. And now I have a Sente move of pushing on this white group. I think I take it immediately. Right. And then do I just play here? No, I don't think so. If white wedges, I'm fine. So I think this is a good move. Because I can threaten to cut off these 2 white stones. And also expand my black border at the same time. Granted, I should probably make sure that the black on the left and the right are connected, but... so he's threatening me. Do I take? Or do I connect? If I connect and he extends out, I just take him instantly. But I also make a tiger's mouth, so... there's good Aji. Okay. I'll take. So now my black group on the right and left are somewhat disconnected. Oh, and he's connecting these up. That's his idea. Are you sure you're connecting those up? He doesn't want to connect them up? Okay. Right. If I play here, white plays there. I have 2 liberties. I play here, white plays there. Okay, I have to extend out. Yeah, I'm a little trouble on this big black group. This is a problem I tend to get into, as I see weak black stones and then fail to see the strength. White goes on the right side. No, I don't want that. Okay. I should make sure this big black blob isn't dead. So, what's a good way of doing that? He was me. He can cut. So I'm just gonna extend once. I want to make sure this black has a bit of leeway into the outside. It's also threatening to link back up with these 3 stones. Can I turn here? I turn, he blocks, I cut. That's a little sketchy. I'll just extend once more. Okay. Now I can do this a little bit, I think. If I connect, no, I have to make sure these are a little safe. Yeah. So yeah, my time controls normally are fine, but when I'm talking, I've noticed that it's running low really a lot. So I should make my time controls a bit more generous for when I record. Okay, he made sure he was connected. Let's see, black, wedge, eh, eh. Now I like this
5,
cut.
4, 3.
Let's extend once more. Now that I've extended once more, okay, now he's trying to press down in this group.
10, 5, 4.
Let's make that white stone a little awkward. No, I always have to cut that every time. Now what? Which cutting point? I ladder this into my own stones, right? Well, I guess it's not a ladder if I do that. It's still like trapped in with my stones, I think. So I'm gonna go in this direction. And I can still come back here and do this. Interesting. Interesting. He's threatening to cut me off here. I'm going to take this connection, which is basically a connection.
10,
5,
4.
I'm going to try to make sure that white stone can't do any funny business. I might be able to surround it. Maybe. Extend once. I'll take that, sure. I will take this white stone. Do I touch it? Am I supposed to touch it in this circumstance? I think I touch it. I'm going to touch it. So what's territory looking like? I have all this. I cut that? Do I cut that? Or is that a little too shaky? Still has 2 liberties. He can cut me. Fine, I'll cut on the right. And then I will extend, I think. Yeah. Now, I should probably ensure this connection. This big, long, black group. There's a couple different weaknesses I can exploit, but need to start exploiting them if I'm going to. I want to cut that. What can he do about it? What does cutting that gain for me, actually? Maybe it doesn't gain much. Cutting that still looks appealing. I like this, actually. It's threatening to kill these white stones and also helps connect these big black stones. These two black stones won't die because unlike at the edge of the board, here there is a double ladder breaker that works. So I think, yeah. Or maybe I'm stupid. Um He's attempting to cut me. I can either tar him on this side. I feel like killing these white stones is good. I'm gonna kill these white stones. And he's claiming that that's not connecting me. He just wants to disconnect my big blob. But I'm pretty sure my big blob is connected. Still, though, I should take a move to ensure it. It would be really good for him if he can cut off my big blob, but I don't think he can. I think he's got a bunch of cutting points, so I don't think he can. It would definitely be a big win for him if he can cut off my blob. So he's claiming that that cuts off my blob. I don't think it does. Let's see. Because I can do this and make him connect.
10,
Let's push through. He's going to let me push through? That's interesting. He's saying he can take my two black stones. That's probably worth it?
5, 4, 3,
No, I'll extend. Because it's iffy. Like, if I can connect my big black blob with these three black stones, then that's really good. But it's iffy. Like, I'm threatening to kill all of these white stones here at the moment. But I'm also like, okay, he's connecting these stones. So I feel like now I just can cut him off.
10,
Do I win the Liberty Race?
5, 4, 3, 2,
I'm not able to count this because, you know. I don't think I do, but the threat might be good. I'm really low on time, but I probably should have pushed through one more time so I can ensure the vertical connection here. Yeah, I didn't push through one more time. That's a problem.
10,
I'm going to push through again. I will cut here. This does a few things. Push down. There's a lot going on here. He can connect down here. This move is a bit of a force. I'm going to throw this in here. Okay. Now that that's done, I'll throw this here. I now have a bamboo joint, which is useful. So he's saying that he's going to take these white stones to split my connection, but I don't think that splits my connection for a couple of reasons. If I clamp here, is my blob going to die? My blob, if my blob can get an eye, it's okay, I think. Let's do some mischief here. I think I can, if I extend up my black stones here, I think I get out. Because I think I've got like a double threat. It's dicey, but I think my big black blob lives. I have to look out for all my other stones, but I think I'm okay. My time control. I really need to give more time when I'm recording. It's just good to know. Okay, he's cutting me off that way. That's okay. Is it? Wait. Because if white does that, I just do that. Yeah. Should be fine. I'm going to do this. And this breaks me out. It should, if I've calculated correctly. This should break me out definitively. Because now I can either capture this white stone or capture all three of these white stones. Yeah, so I'm out. I'm out. My black blob lives. Because he's connecting there, but then I just do this. And now this is my white stone. Can you cut off my 3 black stones? Maybe, but they're not as important. I can take this in Sente? Or do I take this first? What's better? I'll just take this in Sente, I think. No, I think it's not important at this point, is it? I think taking these is pretty big, because if he pushes me here, and I have to push, these could be annoying. So I'm going to take these. My black group up here. Is it alive? It should be. It's got some good eye shapes, but I'm bad at making life in tight spaces, and I'm on low time, so I should be a little careful. Can he make any big threats here? No. If he plays here... Oh, I should make sure I'm not completely cut apart, I guess. Yeah.
5.
Okay. Does that do anything for me? If white plays here, I just take. If white plays here, I take. So that's not really a
10.
threat yet. I'm gonna do... I'm
5.
gonna push
4.
here. Threaten an underneath connection. His white group is also not the strongest thing in the world right now. Can I do this? I don't want to do it.
10.
I'm gonna push up here. Just making sure this group has life. There's an eye here. I'm bad at, like, living and stuff, but I think I'm okay. Push through here. Yeah, okay. This looks alive. I'm, like, bad at life, but I think this is alive. And if he can kill me, then congratulations. What did you do? Oh, you're trying to be, like, fancy. I don't appreciate you being fancy. I take here. He can try to completely undercut me. I don't want to allow that. Try to make sure these black stones over here are connected through. Because that could be sketchy if they're not. I want to avoid that sketch at the moment. That's okay because this threatens an Atari. And he'll probably respond to that. Right? I assume he's going to respond to that Atari, because if he doesn't, I can break through and connect down here anyways. And if I connect down here anyways, then it doesn't matter. Exactly. So... Oh, he has to be a little careful with this white group, actually. I just want to fill this, I think. I'm going to fill this. It's a little sketchy. This black group is a bit shaky, but I think there's enough room in there to live. Because if I just play a stone here, I'm alive. And if he tries to throw in there. That's kind of weird. But I'm alive, so I don't really care that much about that. This group up here is not definitive, is it? I should push with this group. Because it should be alive. But it's a little sketchy. Yeah, because if he pushes, I play here. What's that? Oh! Oh, was I not paying enough attention? Now he's claiming that he can kill me and get life there? Is that his plan? I don't think it'll work. Maybe it will. Let's find out. I think I can kill his whole upper right white group if he tries too hard to save these white stones. He failed. Right. I should just take these, because that's sketchy, and I don't think I want to deal with it. Yeah. Because if he connects, I can make a big threat here, I think. Something like that. His group is definitely looking sketchy. This group here is definitely sketchy. But speaking of sketchy, let's threaten to bring this stone back to life. Clamp. This is alive, right? He pushes, I block, and either of these lives. Yeah, this is alive. Let's threaten to connect these. There's a lot I could do. We're just in endgame now. Don't think too hard about it. I can threaten to disconnect. Does this threat do much? I don't know, but I'm going to do it. He didn't respond. Is it okay? I guess. That's a little iffy, but I guess. Do I have to respond here? No, I can just connect like this. And then that's fine too. This is probably bigger. I'm going to push directly instead of going down here. Because I think I can because of this white stone. This black stone's a threat. Connect. Can you do anything fancy to these stones? They're a little low on liberties. I think I'm okay. I gotta be a little careful, but I think I'm okay. White plays this way, I play here. No, I can't really do much there. Fine, I'll just drop down. These white stones are shaky. If I drop down here, these white stones are shaky. Yeah, I'm definitively alive here. A nice small corner living group. So I don't have to worry about that. I think I might have something here. Blocks. I'm gonna play this. Yeah, I see something here. I see death here. Yep. He's dead. That's very dead. I didn't read that all out in advance. It just looked juicy. And that means these 4 black stones over here are back alive. Wow. Shame I wasn't ranked. I had a lot of sketchy zones at certain points, but I made it work. This is going to be a pretty dominating victory, I would say. And that's not unusual for me. Generally, I win by a lot or lose by a lot because I fight a lot. I try to ask for a lot, and my opponent's usually like, nah, you can't ask for that much. Oh, his big white group in the top left. Is this dead now? Well, let me think here. He can, no, he gets like an, he's probably can connect up, but it's debatable. I can disconnect these white stones now, I think. Yeah, now that they're like, I can, yeah. Actually, he can just do that. Fine, I'll pull back. I was thinking that he couldn't do like a certain move, but he did the move, so never mind. What's he doing over there? Oh, I think he's trying desperately to live with this group because he realizes that he's getting cucked. So let's just make sure he cannot live with this group. Let's just make sure he cannot live with this group. And he can't. I just have to make sure I don't die. If I push here, how many liberties do I have? Oh, no, I don't have to worry about dying at all because I can just play this at any time and I'm connected all the way through and then I'm connected to here too. I don't think... Is there an urgent threat? What if he, like, plays this? I'm going to connect here. Yeah. I'm still only seeing one eye for this white group. But I'm not always the best at spotting this stuff. That's still only one eye. I do not see your 2 eyes, good sir. I'll pull back, but I don't see your 2 eyes. I don't even think I need to pull back there. If I take here, no, I still have 2 liberties. So I'm okay. Now, obviously, okay, wait, even if I fill, I can fill here, because I still have 2 liberties. I can fill here. And if he makes the threat, then I just connect up. Yeah. I have to be careful about this, but I can fill here. I'm just going to play defensive the rest of the game. I'm winning by a lot. He's trying to fill these... Well, actually, that just gives him a point. That's fair. Remember, we're just playing defensive. Can he do anything crazy? He would have to, like, play this and take this. And since that's 2 moves, I'm going to ignore it for now. If white plays there, I disconnect him. If white plays there, I connect underneath. See what he does in response to this, because I might still be able to kill these. Maybe. He has to respond correctly to this so I can kill these. I still have enough liberties. I just have to make sure that I take here. Still got a few open liberties. This point, I'm just playing defensive because I know I'm winning. I'm not looking for any more white groups to attack, really. I see some weak white groups, but I'm not going to be too arsed about it. That is what we call in the business a false eye, so that's not doing anything. If white takes here, I connect. Do I just want to kill him at this point? The best thing to do might just be to kill him. If I'm playing defensive. Because I got a bajillion liberties over here once I connect, so even when he takes this... Let's undercut here. Okay, he does respond to that. I'm going to take these white stones. They're mine now. He gave them up. Oh, that's fair. That's fair. That's cute. That's a force. He is ignoring that. I get it. I get what he's doing, but like it's not going to work. I still have a bajillion liberties over here once I connect. I have a bajillion liberties, so I'm not worrying about that for now. I will just take this. Yeah, I mean, it's a co. Is this a co? I guess this is kind of a co, isn't it? It's not worth that much. I have a million liberties. I'm still not worried. So for now, I'm going to claim this as mine. These are my white stones. Thank you. He is filling in. He's also claiming territory, to be fair. I can make him, like, I can, wait. Huh. Okay, what are we doing here? Let's just kill him now. He is going to be a bit of a bother about it, so let's just make sure he is definitely dead. I know I have enough liberties. I'm not worried about not having enough liberties, so I'm just gonna... I'm gonna get her done. I still have enough liberties, so let's just play the kill stone. Oh, I only have 1 liberty left. Wow, really? Wow, okay. I thought I had more wiggle room than that. It's actually kind of interesting it worked out that way. Okay, he's gonna try to kill me. Let's not die. This would just die. If I play here... If I play here, I'm alive. If I play here, there's 1 definitive eye over here, so I don't think he can kill me. So I'm going to be a little greedy and save my stone. I should play here. Yeah, just we're playing defensive. We're playing defensive. I will defend against that. That's not really Sente. Because if he takes, I can block and then force him to block, and then I can creep in here. So I'm not going to do that. What do I want to do? This, I can connect this. Yeah, sure. Because now these, I can like threaten these these big white stones. Potentially I can disconnect
Pass.
them. Why would he pass? The borders are not even close to settled. If he wants to resign, he can resign, but the borders are not settled. I'm going to make a forcing move here. If he wants to resign, he can resign. Okay. White resigned. Yeah, there's no reason to pass yet. There's too much unsettled territory. Yeah. Thanks for the game. So, I misspelled game. So, I am curious what the score is. Let's estimate the score. Black by 93.2. That's a lot. But it's probably true. Personally, I like playing games out, though I definitely respect the opponent resigning. So he needs to, I want to play out White being smart here. White notices the threat I'm making on this group, so he's going to connect. Then I'm gonna, let's see. I'm going to, because he can make one eye here. All right, so I'm going to push in here too. White is going to block. I'm going to push in here. White will make his eye. White's connected all the way through now. I will come through here. White will defend. Can black do this? I think, can black do this? Doesn't do anything for black to do that. Okay, so never mind. White will just defend. Black still has Sente. Black will come in here. White will block. Black will defend. Does white have to defend? What if white doesn't defend? It's iffy. It's iffy. But I'm going to say that he doesn't defend and also say I don't kill him here because I want to be generous. So he's not going to defend. He's going to come here and do this. Because that threatens an underneath connection. I don't want an underneath connection. I'm going to connect. White will do this. Black will just defend peacefully. White will push. Black will block. And then, I don't know. White might play a safety stone here. And then to be nice, I'll play a safety stone too. And then we'll say that's settled. Now all the borders are basically settled, right? I don't think there's anything else fancy I can do. Oh, wait, hold on. At some point, this big white group ran out of liberties. Because, like, I could do this. So, when did that happen? How long was that a thing? Oh my god, how long was that a thing? I blocked? He played over there? Oh, I could have taken it right now. Wow! My opponent was not paying the best of attention. To be fair, I've made that kind of mistake before. Okay, so let's say, yeah, white's blocking, white's blocking, white's connecting, white's blocking, white's blocking. Now, white realizes, oh shit, he could kill me. Let's not let that happen. Okay, I'm going to be nice to white. Now, so white doesn't get that other move in. Instead, black's going to come in and defend. White's going to push. Black's going to push. White's going to push. Black's going to protect. I don't know if white's in danger of dying here or not. White's going to push. Black's going to block. White will play a stone here for safety. Black will play a stone here for safety. Just, you know, makes everything look pretty. Can I kill white here if white doesn't play a stone in here? He's all connected, so I don't think so. Because, like, white just does this. Black does this. No, he's alive. This, alive. By the way, to be alive, you need 2 eyes. If you have 2 eyes, you're considered a living shape. So, because it essentially means that, the idea is that, if we were theoretically, if I was to keep trying to kill him, like, I want to kill you! I can't play here. I can't play here because it kills myself. You can't play a stone if it would kill yourself. I can't play here either. It also kills myself. That's why you want 2 eyes, because it means you can never take the final move to kill the group no matter what, so it's definitively a living group. That's what 2 eyes mean, yeah. So I think his shape is strong enough that I can't kill him no matter what. So, let's say I estimated the score here. Black by 52.4. Before it was giving me it by 93. Probably because I could take this or something like that. But still, yeah, pretty large difference. But yeah, I don't hate that game. Yeah, so I might do more of these. That was not terrible. I'll probably up the time controls because I was a little iffy in there, but I didn't hate that. So see you in the next game if I do another one.